Hello again and welcome to another installment of Living in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. My name is Jason Goodrich. I'm a sixth generation Portsmouth native. I am a real estate agent. I work for Caldwell Bankers, you'll see in the back. But these videos are really not about real estate. The purpose of these videos is to talk about Portsmouth, New Hampshire itself and the surrounding seacoast community. I grew up here, I'm raising my family here, I have two little boys. And so I love sharing from my perspective, what Portsmouth has to offer, what the seacoast has to offer. And I figured if I could put this out there, whether you were planning a trip here for vacation or were actually considering moving here, this might be a resource. I'll have my contact information at the end, and please, you can feel free to reach out to me, and I would love to chat with you about what I know about the seacoast and most importantly, what life is like here. So today I wanted to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart, food. So I was going to talk about some of the restaurants that I really like in no particular order, and please believe me, there are so many restaurant choices here in the seacoast area that I can't even begin to scratch the surface. But a couple of the ones that I wanted to talk about. So for fine dining in downtown Portsmouth, for Italian, there's really no beating Ristorante Massimo. Massimo opened up many years ago and has been a real favorite in town. It's a little on the pricey side, but there are two parts to the dining experience. There's the downstairs part of Massimo, which is more the elegant, formal dining space. Really great wait staff. I think that's where a lot of the repeat customers come back because of the way they're treated. The food's delicious without question, but the fact that you feel like you're eating in someone's home all the time really makes it a place you want to go back to. There's also upstairs, it's called the Wine Bar at Massimo, and that's a less formal, kind of a more relaxed atmosphere, bar setting, but there are some tables, and you can get most of the things you can find on the menu, but my recommendation, Nana's Meatballs. So if you go to Massimo, check it out, and there's a very good chance you'll meet Massimo himself, who's always hanging out and chatting with people with his thick Italian accent. So anyway, check that out. A place that's really great for baked goods, great way to start the day with a fresh croissant, is Elephantine Bakery, located close to Massimo actually, right in downtown. So make sure you check that out, Elephantine. Another good restaurant is a place called Cure. Cure is located just downtown. There's the indoor dining, but they also have a really beautiful little courtyard. One of my favorite things at Cure is this big, thick, I think about 1.5 inches thick cut pork chop. And I think they do that in a cast iron skillet, and it's absolutely delicious. Down along the water, we've got places like the River House, a new place called Rio, which is Mexican. But for the Mexican that I really like, I head out on Lafayette Road to a place called Vida Cantina. And Vida Cantina is owned by a guy by the name of Dave Vargas. And Dave has just done an excellent job of bringing authentic Mexican cuisine to the area. My sons, I have two boys, 6 and 10 now, and they both love going out there. They love the black beans, the rice. I'm really partial to the chicken and fish tacos, but you really can't go wrong. It's super fresh ingredients, and it tastes very different than a lot of the other Mexican places in the area. So there's a couple of the places that I like. One that I have to mention, I'd be remiss if I didn't, is a place called Gillies Lunch Cart. Gillies is famous in Portsmouth. It used to be a real late night place. Actually, it still is. It's a portable, I guess it's like a cart that can be pulled behind horses. Actually, I think that's how it originally started. And it was parked right in the middle of Market Square. But Gillies became famous for being the place that you went to after the bars closed downtown. There are certainly people who hit it for lunch, but the real crowds can be found around 12 o'clock at night when lines go out the door and people are ordering hot dogs, hamburgers, chili dogs, and there's never a shortage of entertainment that's being seen outside and around that place at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the morning. So anyway, that's Gillies Lunch Cart. So anyway, those are just a couple of the places that I like. I figured I'd mention them, and I'll include links at the end of this video. I'll certainly include my contact information as well. But if I can be of any help to you, like I said, if you're planning on visiting here or moving here, I can be a resource. So please don't hesitate to call, and look forward to seeing you walking in and around Portsmouth. Bye.